Hey there, coin collectors and curious minds. Welcome back to Old Charles, the channel where we dive deep into the world of rare coins, hidden treasures, and fascinating numismatic history. In today's video, we're talking all about the 1974 United States Liberty half dollar, also commonly known as the 1974 Kennedy half dollar. How much is it worth? Are there rare versions out there? And should you be checking your change? Let's find out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on valuable coin info. The 1974 half dollar features the image of John F. Kennedy, the 35th President of the United States. This design was introduced in 1964, just months after his tragic assassination in 1963. The coin was part of a national tribute to President Kennedy, and it quickly became one of the most recognized coins in American history. By 1974, the Kennedy half dollar was already 10 years into circulation. But there's something different about the 1974 issue, and we'll get into that shortly. Let's look at the features of the 1974 Liberty half dollar. Obverse, front profile of John F. Kennedy facing left, designed by Gilroy Roberts. Reverse, back the presidential seal, designed by Frank Gasparo, an eagle holding arrows and an olive branch. Edge, reeded composition, 75% copper, 25% nickel, clad coin, weight, 11.34 grams. Important note, these coins contain no silver. Silver was removed from circulating half dollars after 1970. In 1974, the Kennedy half dollar was minted at 3 major locations. Philadelphia, no mint mark, **, over 201 million coins. Denver, D, **, over 79 million coins. San Francisco, S, **. For proof coins, only proof coins from San Francisco are highly polished and intended for collectors. They were not made for general circulation. Some 1974 half dollars, especially from Denver, have shown signs of a double die obverse or DDO. This means parts of the coin, especially the inscriptions like "In God We Trust," show a noticeable doubling under magnification. These rare varieties can fetch $30 to over $100. Depending on clarity and coin grade. If you're starting out or just found a 1974 half dollar in your collection, here are a few tips. Check the mint mark **. Look just above the date. D for Denver, S for San Francisco, or no mark for Philadelphia. Look for doubling **. A potential double die could be worth grading. Inspect the condition **. The higher the grade, the higher the value. Look for luster, no scratches, and clean edges. Proof coins **. Mirror-like surfaces with an S mint mark mean it's worth setting aside. Today, the Kennedy half dollar is not widely circulated, but it's still minted in small quantities for collectors. You can even buy rolls of half dollars directly from a U.S. mint, but don't expect to find many in your local change anymore. That's why older coins like the 1974 Liberty half are so fun to discover. They're little pieces of American history. The original 1964 version was 90% silver and is worth significantly more today. The Kennedy design was approved just days after his assassination. The coin was so popular in the 60s that people hoarded it, which is why it rarely circulated properly. So there you have it. The 1974 Liberty half dollar may not be worth a fortune, but it's still a fascinating piece of American coin history. The Kennedy half dollar was first introduced in 1964. A year after the assassination of President John F. Kennedy in 1963. The coin was designed as a tribute to the fallen president and quickly became one of the most iconic and recognizable coins in American history. The idea to create a half dollar featuring President Kennedy was suggested almost immediately after his death. Before this, the half dollar traditionally featured Benjamin Franklin on the obverse, but public sentiment and demand for a memorial to Kennedy led to a swift redesign. Gilroy Roberts designed the obverse, which features a left-facing profile of Kennedy, while Frank Gasparo designed a reverse, featuring the presidential seal, an eagle clutching arrows and olive branches. The original 1964 Kennedy half dollar was struck in 90% silver, making it highly sought after by collectors and investors. However, the U.S. Mint quickly removed silver from circulation coins due to rising silver prices. From 1965 to 1970, the coins contained 40% silver in the outer layers. Starting in 1971, including the 1974 coin, the half dollars were minted with a copper-nickel clad composition, 75% copper, 25% nickel, with no silver content. This change was made to reduce costs and keep the coin in circulation. In 1974, the Kennedy half-dollar was still a common coin, but it was beginning to see reduced circulation as the public preferred smaller denominations. The Mint produced millions of these coins at Philadelphia, no mint mark, and Denver, D mint mark, while the San Francisco Mint produced limited proof sets for collectors. Despite the reduction in silver content, the Kennedy half-dollar remained a symbol of the era, a tribute to a beloved president and a reminder of turbulent times in American history. Today, the Kennedy half-dollar is mostly produced for collectors, with very limited circulation usage. The coin remains a favorite for both its historical significance and distinctive design. When it comes to coin collecting, condition is king, especially for the 1974 Kennedy half-dollar. The coin's value depends heavily on its state of preservation, and understanding coin grading can help you identify whether your coin is worth just face value or something much more. These are coins that have been used in everyday transactions. They usually show varying degrees of wear, such as scratches, loss of luster, and smoothed-out details. For the 1974 half-dollar, circulated coins typically have values close to their face value, 50 cents, up to around $1.50, depending on how worn they are. Uncirculated coins have never been used in transactions and show no signs of wear. They maintain their original mint luster, sharp details, and crisp edges. These coins can command significantly higher prices, typically between $3 to $6 for the 1974 half-dollar, depending on the exact grade. Heavy wear, major details worn flat, but date and major features still visible. Moderate wear, with some details still clear. The overall design is visible but with signs of circulation. Light to moderate wear. Most fine details are clear, and the coin looks nicer overall. Only slight wear visible on high points. Most details remain sharp. Almost no wear. A coin looks nearly new but may have a few minor marks or slight wear on the highest points. Perfect condition. No signs of wear. MS-70 means a flawless coin with perfect strike and no blemishes. Proof versions of the 1974 half-dollar were minted at San Francisco and are highly polished with mirror-like surfaces and frosted details. Proof coins are usually found in sets and are prized by collectors. They can be worth $4 to $8 or more depending on their condition and certification. Even small differences in condition can make a big difference in price. For example, a coin graded MS-65, gem uncirculated, can be worth 2 or 3 times more than one graded MS-60. Coins with scratches, cleaning marks, or corrosion lose value quickly. Well-preserved coin with original mint luster and no damage will always be the most valuable. Look at the high points of the design. On the obverse, check.